least they pointed to someone who might know the answer, and then more or less 20 minutes down the road, you get an answer. So please use the speech evaluation forms, and remember, be harsh to Olga. Really mean, no nice words. And now it's time for our second speech of today from Samir. He's talking about the difference between men and women. And for everybody who has heard some of Samir's speeches before, I guess everybody figured out that women have quite an important role in his life. He was talking about his perfect wife, about his mother, and Facebook. I don't remember the last speech. But women, quite important. So again, a similar topic for today. And the topic for this speech, the project of the speech is like how to say it, having like good words to describe the difference between men and women. So welcome, Samir.
Thank you, Casey. Fellow Toastmasters, since the beginning of time, man has struggled in understanding the complexities of his female counterpart. The behavior of female species is often irrational and unpredictable, very unlike the calculated and logical actions of us men. In programming terms, you can think of men as a simple if statement. One simple condition leads to a simple action. Women, on the other hand, are a much more complicated if statement. Many more variables to take into account, like what time of day it is, how they're feeling, what they had for breakfast, which makes their actions very complicated. And it also gives them many more actions to take. So today I'm going to talk to you about the differences between men and women, the most noticeable differences anyways. And in preparation for the speech, I have carefully studied the behavior of many women. And by many women, I mean mostly my mom. And I also watched the entire 5th season of The Bachelorette. So, you know I'm an expert. So let's get started. Let's take a look at the workplace. How do men and women differ in the workplace? If you're a woman, chances are your schedule is something like this. Very organized, very clean. And I have to admit, women are very efficient at work. They leave home early to beat the traffic. They take their coffee from home to avoid the lineup at the coffee shop. They schedule their meetings to maximize the amount of uninterruptible work time that they have. And they schedule their lunches and their bathroom breaks, and they leave exactly 8 hours after they start. I've noticed this a lot. Men, on the other hand, are a lot less organized. For example, here's my schedule. As you can see, I stroll into work sometime between 9 and 11. I get my coffee and I'll check my Facebook updates. And it's usually lunchtime by then. And eventually I get down to work. So we can see that, that men definitely have a lot to learn when it comes to being efficient in the workplace. But we are working on it. For example, I'm thinking of cutting this down to 2 hours instead of 3 hours. So we're already halfway there. So women are better than men at work. But who cares? Nobody likes work. Let's move outside the work and let's look at how we live in our homes. Think about your bathroom, Toastmasters. In your house, in your bathroom, what do you have in your bathroom? If you're a man, chances are your bathroom contains very little items. We generally have an average of 6 items. We have a toothbrush, a toothpaste, a razor, shaving cream, a bar of soap, and a towel. Surprisingly, that's all it takes to make us look good. Women, on the other hand, have many more items in their bathroom. They have an average of 286 items. I think there's more. Most men cannot even identify these items. They have stuff for their makeup, for their hair. They can curl their hair or straighten their hair, or make it poofy or flat. That's the extent of what I know. Clearly, when it comes to grooming, men do it better than women. So let's move outside the bathroom and into the kitchen. Think about what you have in your fridge. If you're a woman, chances are your fridge is filled with lots of healthy stuff. Fruits and vegetables, salad, organic juices, very healthy stuff. Activia, has anyone heard of Activia? 99% of their sales go to women. So, and that's because women are very health conscious, like to take care of their bodies. Men, on the other hand, we don't need all this stuff, you know? I mean, organic juice, that's not very manly at all. So, here's a snapshot of my fridge. I love pizza. I like pizza because it has bread, vegetables, meat, and cheese on it. That's 4 of the major food groups, all combined into one fantastic tasting product. And the rest is covered by our beverages. Ladies, if you ever see a man's fridge and it looks like this, that means either A, he bought all that stuff the night before to impress you, or B, he lives with his mom, or with another woman, in which case you should be worried. So you've seen the differences between men and women at work and at home. Let's take a look at outside home, in public, shopping. Men hate shopping. I hate shopping because of the crowds, of the little kids running around, of the old people who stop in front of you. So for men, shopping is a really quick ordeal. When they walk into a store, they literally see what they want, grab it, and go. Really, really fast. No more than 5 minutes in a store. Women, on the other hand, take a really long time. They see what they like, and then they have the need to go through every single item in the store. And they take, on average, 45 minutes per store. That's 9 times more than men. She's still going. Where did she get us now? There we go. Oh. So they take a really long time in the store. Let's move on to think about the last time you went out for dinner and you had to use the restroom. If you're a man, you went to the washroom, politely excused yourself from the table, did your business, and then politely rejoined the table. Women go to washroom in packs. With a minimum of 2 women going into the washroom at a time. It's perfectly common for a woman to say to another woman, I have to use the restroom, would you like to join me? What do they do in the restroom? I don't know, but I can I can speculate, not fantasize. I can speculate what they do. I believe that women's restrooms are kind of like a social lounge. Women go to meet other women and to mingle. It looks quite fun. I would like to have something like that in our washroom. So I've given you 5 examples of how men and women are different, and you know, sometimes it really feels as though women are from another planet, or even from another galaxy. But the truth of the matter is, women need men and men need women. Men need women to make their lives more organized and healthier, and women need men as well. Because let's face it, you can't have a woman without a man. Thank you.
Yeah, it was quite an impressive speech, and I was also surprised about these numbers, like that there are like more than 200 items. I mean, I've never counted all these items, but I guess it should be close to that or even more, right? So again, use the speech evaluation forms and give them some feedback.